Alrighty. Tonight we have a Marvel Rivals game. Our blue team is going in here. I didn't catch the name of the college that they're up against. Yeah, this is the first time blue team is going to be streamed. Last week we had gold team get streamed. They won. And now we're going to see what our blue team's got today. Oh, right. They're up against MSUWP. MSUWP, we have a bit of history with them in Overwatch. They're a solid Overwatch team. Interesting how they're going to play in Rivals tonight. Should be a good game, though, just looking at their rank and our rank. Finalizing the lobby. All ready to go.
This is Coach Rodemeyer hopping on the mic for just a second. You know, as Ryan said, this is kind of a rivalry match for MCC. Not really a rivalry so much, but you know, MCC and MSUWP have a lot of respect for each other. We see each other in Overwatch. We see each other now in Rivals. We've seen each other in Mario Kart. We've seen each other in Fortnite as well. So we kind of see this Missouri playing school all the time. And so shout outs to their coach Ragnarok and their program. This will be kicking off here in just a minute. Rivals is played in a best of 5, so it's first team to win 3. And then just so you guys know, this is week 1 of the regular season for Division 2 and Division 3 for MCC. Our Division 1 Mario Kart and Hearthstone teams are in week 2. And then we've got a big week for MCC. This is also the week of the high school state championship, which will be down at the Orpheum Wednesday through Friday. So if you guys want to check out what's going on, you'll be able to see a lot of your Tiger casters over on the casts on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for their Overwatch and Rocket League tournament. And last but not least, I'm sure these guys will talk about it on stream here, but we finally have Twitch emotes for the channel. So if you guys subscribe to twitch.tv/esportsmcc, you can get about 7 or 8 different emotes here for the channel. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and show the channel some love. Remember, half of every subscription that you give towards the channel goes directly towards scholarships for MCC Tigers. So we'll get started here as soon as they hit go here. Both teams look like they're fully loaded in, and we're just kind of hanging out. But with that, I'm going to hand the mic back over to Ryan and Sean.
So it looks like the first map we're going to be going with is Tokyo 2099. Not sure which team got the pick. I believe we got the pick. MSWP, I think, is home. Not gonna lie, I'm not too sure what we're gonna see for comps from our blue team here. I'm not sure if they're a kind of meta type team or if they have some tricks up their sleeve. Not really sure yet, so I'm interested to find out. Here we are going in.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
We'll also see here who will be attacking first. Few picks that we're gonna get.
Freedom's an idea that will never die.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
We got a magic as well. Let's see. Gonna ban Namor first, I think. And they're gonna ban Wolverine.
Wolverine's very hard to deal with.
Yeah, Wolverine at this point just being a character that seems to be banned every single time.
Yep.
Okay.
Almost
Which
like-
heroes will get my cosmic favor today?
MSCWP gonna pick to protect Storm here. Looks okay, because we have a Storm pre-selected right now, so maybe MCC's fine with that. And Cloak and Dagger protect. One more ban for each team. We'll be banning Psylocke. And Hello's gonna get banned.
You'll
Ready
need a
to,
top-notch team to
No
win
tanks
this one.
banned during that.
Freedom's an idea that will never
that's
die.
not too out of the ordinary. A lot of people don't find the tank too oppressive, but a lot of these DPS picks can be game changer. You have
Just like
Thor. Let's see, are we attacking or defending here?
If we don't stand up for what's right, who will?
We are attacking. Now. Wait.
30 seconds
No, we
before
are
attack.
attacking.
Get ready.
Okay, so little divey. We got Cap and Thor. How they're gonna play that. Map does have a really long sight line in the beginning. Like little angles that you can
The
take.
battle starts
Pretty
in
tight.
5,
I
4,
think that's why we're running
3,
the
2, 1.
a little bit more spam down the alleyway.
side.
Run the tactics again.
That's it.
Everything has
Yeah, we
to be
see Alex
ordered
take
to
this little angle. Kind of gonna let the cart push up a little bit before he makes the move. There he goes, right in.
For early pick.
Taking
Called
a
off
lot
by
of
Greer.
space. Not needing to get any kills. Jackson does go down. He'll be back quick though. Alex taking more space here.
A lot of space. I like here. Really low, and he goes down. Over our Cloak and Dagger.
You guys notice not everyone has cams. We're still working at the kinks for it. Tools aren't popular right now. Brandon, Cloak and Dagger.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Normal already cooled down.
Ball.
CDO is going to match it. A Luna ult as well.
How can a thunder god fall?
See them back up here.
MCC losing that ult trade, but they're looking to come back with a few more ults. Hopefully to turn it from their side. Got 4 ults into this.
Oh, but I like to like,
Alex
for the
ulting
flank
in.
there, ulting. I pick up the Cloak and Dagger.
Hello also going down, and the CDO. A lot of ults
Thor
being
gets
thrown.
Luna. He changed back away from normal.
Normal, maybe a little late from MCC. MCC gonna want to try to chase these kills. Alex still going in, looking to follow up. Getting really low. He has the leave. Get landings.
Lane, get a healer, maybe a DPS.
Yeah, Alex is able to do a lot of disruption, but they're really
Taking
having
a lot of
trouble.
health.
The front line of MSCWP is just really strong, and they're
See landing
doing a
here,
good
taking
job.
out a hook and dagger.
Just traded out. The minute left.
Only
The
60
first
seconds
point.
left.
The change in the tank
Get
here.
that vehicle moving again.
Yeah, got a whole fix. All right.
And a DPS.
Quick got an Iron Man as well. Ditching the magical, which I don't think is that big a deal.
Us against the world.
The ult goes down. Normal gets 2 picks. Look at the quick dagger ult.
Huge for MCC.
2 picks right back to MSCWP.
Right back to Alex. Has taken down.
Fight should be even. Alex gets hooked in, but the quick dagger ult down from Brandon. Keeps everybody up.
Trying to take a early pick on CG.
Alex able to take a lot of space. He has his ult. He does choose to use it. 1 kill. There, MSCWP Stormal gets 2 picks, but Alex is just tearing up the back lane right now.
Both healers. Down there.
It is overtime now. MCC's gonna do whatever they need to get this point in.
Storm left.
Looks like they will be getting the first point.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Fast.
Alright.
Hurting, put into pressure, help him take that corner. Down. They do get a start. Grab, but does get one.
Luna.
Against the world.
Okay,
Iron
with the
Man.
Iron Man ult. That close and dagger roll from MCC is really late. Should be able to make the fight still. Maestro what's going on. Do with that.
2.
Could
3.
be a fight. Alex is basically down. Guys, a lot of time to start. 55. Alex is out.
This place and the master will Only 60 seconds left.
A lot of play his life.
I am ready to put on a show.
Brandon getting a kill. He just broke
2
down.
ults.
They got behind you.
Pressure here.
Yeah. Fighting that ult, waiting to get out. Back up. Real ult out of the air. Normal
Fortunate.
also follows up. Really big ult investment. Should be able to come back. They don't have any ult, but close to the box. Through the point. They can You're said and done though. Fight on. Have.
Iron Man gets 2 though.
Force. Great. Up that still. You have a strength on point. Can be winnable. I think. One. Just dodging the bullets, trying to live as long as he can on guard. I think that's the best way he could do. Not quite long enough. Alex get back to the
Current
goal.
score is
Really good attempt.
1, 2,
That's
0.
not necessarily what we wanted from our attack, but it's
Time
not bad.
to switch things
So,
up, including which side you're on.
it was going a bit of a dive
The
there.
right heroes could make all the difference.
I tear through the
Lower
cloudless
in
night, just like the moon.
Brawlier. Kind of difficult for them to break through that. Might keep it up though. Yeah, Darcy picked up quite a bit.
As a player from a gold team, what would you like say is a good switch here?
Well, I would say for your good
Yeah.
and
Just
Moon Knight, you
not always in the right direction.
That's good.
Yep.
Rocket comes out from ammo. We have a winner still, so we're gonna have to end the
They'll be
camera.
coming in 30 seconds.
All
Stay
pretty
strong.
good picks, good adaptation. We have solid
have my new arm, Rocket. I'll make it
Good.
worthwhile, Rocky.
That's good stuff though.
Raccoon skin hat. Yikes.
Have to be
Technically, I ain't a raccoon, but something tells me I
I-
should push my
a lot
luck.
of going out right out of the like,
The
right?
battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to go.
Alright, go for an early
On your toes. Here they come. I'm Mark Spector. I'm Stephen Grant. I'm Jake Lockley. And
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Still have to do it. Slow again. Hurt. Plays.
Better stop that vehicle.
gone. Thanks.
Got a lot of heals.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Balls. A lot of balls.
It just looks like they're throwing it out on.
Yeah, with
I am ready to put on
early.
a show.
Oh. Also down.
Enemy in front of us.
Stay away from this. What do they do? Alright. I'll just get it out.
Against the world.
Fight it. Okay. It's all still man. Try to get out. Looks like a good engage by MCC. I did it pretty well.
See,
Landon
Winter Soldier
using his
ult.
ult. Gets the reset. Or unfortunately, right on. Over. Guard back. Yeah. Haven't really seen Ella play much yet. Well,
You cannot hurt me.
Joel is on line. Use
But
that. Got the fire put down. Constant ailment here.
see the enemy one is ult.
A lot of damage coming out. Right back. Joel also
Secret
comes
ult.
down.
Just like so.
Landon gets taken out. Yeah, and they're slowly falling here. Did what their conflict kind of like? Their how they're kind of
Mutants
fight.
always rise again.
Target priority here, but they get a lot of picks. They're still contesting. This range portal actually clutched up there. They all got back to the point. Still held it. SUWD only has a minute left.
Only 60 seconds
Very
left.
they play their ults correctly.
Yep.
Needle is up,
He's
ready
stopped
for
them in their tracks.
look dagger. goes down early, trying to beat the roll. Kill down. And kill doesn't kill. The storm will also down. Both teams getting everything they had to trying to win this fight. He's really needing, and they do. They get a lot of hits there.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Goes down. But
Buying
he's the
a
only
lot
one
of
left on
time.
point.
Final 10 seconds.
They're gonna have to be playing fast fixes to try to keep point.
By the eye of
The Agamotto getting the Luna on her way.
armed.
Really well done there.
Final score.
He's gonna pick
1-2-0.
in
Yeah, those changes I think played
really well.
a really big impact. MCC playing their lives a lot more, dying a bit less.
Victory. Big win.
Yep, MCC here. And MCC takes the lead in the series 0. Okay, already. Go back to our arena cam here. You can see they're discussing, talking about what they did right, what they did wrong.
Would be full screen right there. Oh, that makes it big.
Alrighty. We are back here. I believe they are finishing the decision making for what map will be next. Um, MSUWP should have the map pick. Once again, MCC was able to take that round, making the series 1-0. Like I said in the beginning, it's a best of 5, first to 3 here. So a long game ahead of them still. And looks like we are
They're
going right in.
starting.
So MCC having a really close round there, but being able to still take the win. I think they're hoping to do a bit more here. As long as they get the win, though, that's all that matters.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
We might see some similar bans. Yeah, the Psylocke ban again. Let's see what MSUWP wants to ban. Yep, another Wolverine ban. That's fine. I mean, that makes sense for them. They've been playing a lot of Groot. Wolverine kind of just takes care of Groot. They
Yep.
do protect the Storm again. We might just see the same
Okay. Which
picked here for all the teams.
Favor today.
Protecting Moon Knight. Okay. That's a good decision, I think. Moon Knight was really strong for MCC that second half of the game.
Banning the Groot. That's actually
Group
huge.
ban. I think that's good. That's really good actually. I think that guy or that person on MSUWP played Groot like the entire game last match. So not a bad idea to ban it. And Range actually gets banned too.
Team to win this one.
I think that's overall just good for MCC. They play a lot of tanks that are not those, so
Freedom's an idea that
that's
will
not
never
a
die.
terrible thing. You have North Tama Esports in the chat. Hello, North Tama. Yeah, Landon was just popping off. Yeah, FTC with a comp we've seen similar to this. See if they're on the attack or the defense. They are on the attack.
Get who you're fighting for.
30
Yeah,
seconds
Alex gonna roll out on this Captain America again. Look to disrupt them.
More comp to what we saw their first attack.
Yeah, I mean their first attack wasn't terrible. They definitely wanted to full push it and not cap first point. But this comp I think worked just fine into what MSWP is probably gonna run. Considering the Strange and the Groot are banned, I think they were running both of those.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Captain America.
Alex does a good job of not just running down the middle of the map. It's really important to not do that every time.
A couple times for Penny here.
Takes the leap and right onto the Luna. Get pressure out. First two picks do come from
Magic go down
MSUWP. Yeah, MCC just gonna rotate back out, try to get some ult charge though. Alex looking to punish anybody who goes up too far.
Landing down to probably reset here.
Yeah. Rotate around, get to a safe spot to heal. Raccoon gonna take an angle. MCC getting 3 people picked again. This team they're up against is just playing pretty aggressively right when MCC tries to rotate in. MCC really needs to get these gauges together right on time or else it happens to them.
Or Magic waiting for our team.
Yeah, we have
Push,
Raccoon already set up. This should be better for MCC since we have the Magic set up already.
There's a
Alex goes
revive.
in.
Should
Gonna look
be-
to follow up. Gets the pick on the Luna. Really important there.
that's gonna click on here.
Rez does get Luna. Cloak and Dagger ult goes down. Magneto ult also goes down. And the Hella ult.
CP and Luna goes down.
Ults from basically every team, but MCC looks to be winning
Big
it.
fight from MCC.
You have landed on the Hella here. Gonna take the high ground. Just escape the Penny ult. And that's a
Penny go
solid
down.
fight. MCC, like I said, needing to fight together to take that point.
Yep.
They did, and it worked out great for them. They'll get this cap.
Hostile forces incoming.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Really pick on Magic.
Again, MCC pushing up a little bit too far, getting taken out. They weren't quite together there.
Yeah,
But a McGugaplex. Playing this Thorpe. Nice and safe. Just really making sure his team's there. He does have Thor ult. Not sure if he wants to engage with it or use it later in the fight. We'll have to see. Alex does go in. That was going to follow it up with the Thor ult. Gets a pick through Luna ult. Might fall to this Penny
shot.
though. Barely out. Getting chased, and yeah, the Winter Soldier does get the ult there to finish him off. And Landon really trying to get out. Does, just narrowly. Coming back with a few ults. We do have the Hello ult ready to go in. Interested in how he wants to use this. He uses it right away. Doesn't even waste any time, really. Just trying to catch them out. Not quite able to get damage on any of the squishies, but they are walking this forward. Does get taken out by a little bit of random spam. We're back to Brandon. Penny ult goes down. MSUWP gonna push in with that. Our magical also goes down.
CP, enemy CP. A lot of ults go down.
Yeah, big ult fight here. MCC doesn't look to be winning it. They could turn it. Alex getting out. Heal up a little bit. Looks like MCC just kind of left that fight. They recognized they weren't really winning it. Didn't really want to waste their time just kind of dying. And just like that, Landon gets picked on the rocket. And Noah goes in on the magic.
I am ready to put on
Gets traded out, but that's okay. MCC is going to be able to get a lot of ground here. They force the Luna ult. They're still up. Landon a little bit split, a little bit low. Our Thorol is going down right onto two people. Gets the Luna. Pushes the Magneto in. Magneto should die here, and he does. MCC going to try to chase these kills, get everyone else. As Alex jumps in. And yep, Landon does get that Penny. MCC with a minute left. Still needing to push it to the next checkpoint. Not sure what the ults look like for MSUWP, but I think that they might have quite a few ready to go.
Yep.
Flex, a lot of pressure. Try to push this Magneto in, I think. Does, but the Penny webs him up. Yeah, Winter Soldier ult goes down. Raccoon does get taken out, but we get the Winter Soldier. His ult isn't on the play anymore. We only
Landon has his ult here.
Yeah, we only have one ult to use, but Landon gets a good angle here. It could just be a fight winner. And he does pop it. This could be the fight. All grouped together. MSUWP uses the Cloak and Dagger ult, but Luna isn't in it. Landon's just going to still get free damage. Just like that, he gets 2 picks. MCC in a really good spot here. Magneto catches no one.
A lot of trades go down here. A lot of ult too.
And a huge Thorol taking out 3. MCC should be able to just get this point. MSUWP doesn't look like they want to fight it. And they try to touch it, but not quite. Landon getting the pick there, taking him out. So, MCC now having a minute 20. Normally, this part of the map is a little bit difficult to fully push it in. We're going to be looking to do that regardless. Set up for a magical. Raccoon is on the flank, ready to go. Goes in on the rocket. Doesn't quite get him, but does pop the magical, trying to just disrupt everything back here. Kind of alone. Luna ult does get forced, and he lives for it. Luna ult and rocket ult, actually. Yeah, Noah Raccoon not getting any picks there, but forcing out a lot of abilities as now Megugaplex is going to walk them down with Thor. Really just doing mass amounts of damage. Might fall himself, but he just narrowly gets out. Alex getting the pick. And kind of just going to start trying to take this corner here. They're not quite ready to go all the way in. Alex is going to do some early damage and get back out. Trying to get that ult charge before OT. Really needing to be careful here. If he dies, they kind of lose. Penny ult does go down. MCC has some ults that they can return back. Hello ult
Hello ult go down.
doesn't quite pick anyone.
Oh, the Jeff ult.
Almost to the Thor ult. We'll be getting that in like 2 seconds. He gets it. Will he pop it? He does. Jeff ult also goes down. Not able to catch anyone. They all ran away from it. MSUWP's Cloak and Dagger ult comes down. And MCC kind of just bleeding out here, but they're going to try to just live as long as they can. Landing on the cart, trying to put down a lot of pressure. MCC forced to stand on the cart here. It is overtime. We do get our Cloak and Dagger ult down. He can live. It might stall enough time for our Thor to get back. Madonna just doing a lot of heals here. Trying to keep everyone up as long as they can. Luna ult goes down for MSUWP. And their Winter Soldier ult also goes down. Almost getting dodged, but not quite as it gets reset a few times. This is basically it for MCC. I don't think they can do anything else. A really big ult from MSUWP's Punisher. I meant Winter Soldier. I mean, they didn't push it all the way, but that's a pretty good push. We saw MCC do that in the last map. They didn't push it all the way, but they held it really good. So
Really close to it.
yeah,
Just die off 99 meters.
yeah. One more fight win for MCC, and they would have fully capped it there.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
You see a little bit of different changes here as Raccoon moves over to the Moon Knight, and Landon moves over to the Punisher. Those two picks are going to provide a lot more spam damage and less burst. MCC wanting to just keep the pressure on to MSUWP and hopefully full hold this here.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You and me, Spectre, we're two of a kind. You're not as crazy as I am. That's not it. We're alike because we both know there are some problems that can only be solved by force.
And it has a really good spot here on the high ground. I'm assuming he's going to look the turret up here and kind of just pressure for a really long
Turret comes
time
down.
right down main. Which is exactly what he's doing. Taking out the building, actually, is what he chose to do. Pretty good. That building is free cover for the enemy team, so not a bad idea to break it. Let's try to do a bunch of spam. MSUWP looks to be on a pretty similar comp, and Landon's given infinite ammo, putting a lot of pressure on that Thor. That Thor is way too deep. He does get taken out. Really well played there by Landon. The res comes out for MSUWP, and
Here.
yeah, Mikutaplex trying to live, but can't quite do it.
Let's revive
Raccoon.
that.
Yeah, the res comes down. NPC will still fight this even. Mass amounts of damage from our Moon Knight coming. Ult is already online. Gonna come down right now. And doesn't get any kills, but puts a lot of pressure down. Moon Knight, a little bit funny. With his ult insanely fast. I wasn't really expecting him to have it already. Gonna take a rotate. Really good to not just poke from the same angle the entire round. He does seem to be alone. Kind of needs to die here. Maybe gets a kill with him, though. Yes, he does, taking out the rocket. MSUWP did get the cap, so now he probably just dies. Yeah, he does. Unfortunate. A lot of time on the clock for MSUWP. They have 5 minutes, but as you saw from last round, they were able to hold us for a really long time, so we can do the same thing to them. or if the ammo goes down. Trying a really good tracking here from Landon. Making that Magneto respect his aim and just back off. Turret also is going to go down to really keep this pressure. This is the strength of the infinite ammo. Coral doesn't quite kill anyone. We will. Oh, it does get the drink. And MSUWP losing that fight, choosing to just run away. Not everyone died. A few of them did. But they decided that it was over. We will go back to Alex, who's on the door this time. Alex pushing the Magneto even deeper, pressuring him out. A lot of ults for both teams are going to be used here. Luna ult does come down, and the rocket ult. Alex looking to get a kill through it, can't. Does break the rocket ult. Just another ult fight. Raccoon does get a kill. It gets rezzed by the rocket. And the Moon Knight ult coming down, taking out the Luna.
Go down too, along with it.
We'll see the Punisher ult putting in mass amounts of damage. Landon doing a really good job here, just finding those opportunities to use his ult. Perfect. So MCC winning that ult fight. They don't really have any ults, but I don't think MSUWP should either. If so, very few. Like I said, Landon doing a really good job of finding that opportunity to use his ult. You see Alex already doing a lot of damage, already halfway to his next ult, pushing the Magneto in. Winter Soldier ult comes down, MCC really needing to try to live, and unfortunately they're just not going to be able to live this. Taking out 4, and that is a team wipe from SUWP. It seems to be so far that their Winter Soldier is doing a lot pressure once he gets his ult. Kind of just waiting for MCC to not have support ults, then going in and doing what he just did there. MCC needs to be a little bit more conscious of this. Try to save the support ult.
TP ult go down. Gotta push the payload. Fight time.
It looks like it was a mirror of Cloak and Dagger ults. And Raccoon's going to try to do a bunch of poke here. Enemy Thor ult comes in. He will have Moon Knight ult in like a second. But I don't think he'll be able to live using it. Not.
First checkpoint.
MCC falling, losing that checkpoint. MSUWP having a little bit more time than MCC did during their attack.
See Alex switch cap.
Yep, Alex going back to the Captain America off the Thor. Maybe trying to just use the utility of Cap a little bit different than how he can play the Thor. Coach Dagger here from Brandon. Trying to get as much heals as he can. Try to get his next ult ready to go. Magneto is also ready. Gugaplex walking them down. A big Moon Knight ult. Only gets 1, but that should be enough. And he doesn't quite get the Luna out of that. The Gugaplex forced to back up because of Luna ult, but Alex going right back in. Rock ult comes down. Cloak and Dagger ult is ready, but will they save it for the Winter Soldier ult? I don't think they'll be able to. I think they'll have to mirror it. Oh no, they don't. MCC is gonna kite this. This is really good for MCC. They get 2 taken out in the process. Ult is gonna be forced here. This is really scary for MCC because when this ult runs out, Winter Soldier will have his ult, I think, ready to go.
Luna will go down.
The ult
Top
goes
10
off,
is
but I
revive.
don't think it'll get reset. Some trades coming out.
Not ult.
Doesn't quite get anybody, but we are up. MSUWP not getting any kills from their Winter Soldier ult, and looks like they have to kite back. MCC, with only 35 seconds left to defend, have a really good chance here. MSUWP is going to look to build their ults for a really good final push.
I am ready to
And here it comes. The Luna ult comes down, looking to kill the Luna out of it, and he
Kills the
does.
Luna.
Huge play. The
It's
Kukaplex
actually huge.
potentially winning the fight for them there, as Landon also gets a kill onto the
Those Raccoon
Magneto.
ults goes down now.
A hard commit from MSUWP. They have to win this fight, or else MCC will take map 2. Both Cloak and Dagger ults are down, and Moon Knight ult is also ready to go. Using to
Waiting.
drop it right onto the point. MSUWP gets caught out by it. MCC in a really good position here as the res gets
Really
forced.
good.
Winter Soldier ult gets canceled. Landon killing him with his Punisher ult. Fight is pretty even here. It could really go to anybody. MCC in a good spot though. The respawns are closer. Brandon gets taken out unfortunately, but he will be res. A lot of damage coming in from that Moon Knight as MSUWP is forced to be on cart. And now it's just cleanup for MCC.
Another.
And I don't know, they do not get a touch. Another really, really close round there from MCC, like barely scraping it out. Once again, it was just one fight that determined it. If any of those, if MSUWP were to win that fight, it would have went in their favor. They would have took that map. MCC staying calm as Landon gets the MVP. And that brings the series to 2-0. So MCC looking to take one more map to finish off this series. MSUWP, I don't want that to happen though. So they're probably going to have a bit of a talk and figure out what they want to run here for this third map. And we will go back to our arena game.
Both games were really close.
Yeah. As you guys saw, both games, literally came down to overtime, and whoever won the overtime fight would have won that map.
Yep.
So any of these next maps could be won by MSUWP or MCC. MCC, as you can see, we are discussing once again what went right, what went wrong, what we can do to make the next map easier. We will be back with you guys when the third map gets chosen. Alrighty. We are back for potentially the final map as we are on the
We are cloak and
Black
dagger.
Panther map.
We are hope and fear.
MCC with the 2-0 lead currently in this series against Missouri State University West Plains.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Both maps were very close. MCC winning the last fight that they needed to win both maps. Really good job there. Really clutch from MCC.
Could be interesting what they change up here. Stationary.
Right. We do see the Psylocke ban, and the enemy team bans the Cloak and Dagger. So, a little bit of a targeted pick on Guest 7. Guest 7, Brandon plays a lot of Cloak and Dagger for the team.
Which hero
Really
is your
solid
cosmic favor
player.
today?
So they're going to look to ban that out from it.
He's pick Wolverine. We're
Wow.
going for Wolverine.
Yeah, so this time we're going to protect the Wolverine. Interesting. And we ban Magneto. And Captain America also gets banned. So MSUWP coming with a little bit of vengeance here, banning two of some of our picks that we've been running here with the Captain America and the Cloak and Dagger.
I'm not judging.
We do see the drink, Alex, covering the Wolverine pick. And we do see Landon hovering Namor.
As bad as things get, I tried to stay positive.
Ready, so MCC will not be defending. They will be attacking.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Be strong together.
This map being a control map, meaning both teams will fight for a central point and try to hold it until they reach 100%. If they do that, they need to do it one more time to secure the win on this round. So, MCC looking to play a bit of a
Starts in 5.
defensive-oriented team with a Wolverine and a Magic.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
See Brandon playing the Luna Snow rather than his Cloak and Dagger. And here's the pick that we protected. We have the Wolverine. See what Alex will do with this as he's taking a pretty long flank.
Get spotted.
Looks like the mission area is
And
yours.
Alex is going to play this top part. Takes a lot of damage. Gets the grab, but gets taken out in the process. MCC is going to be down and kind of back up here. Landon's going to do some damage on his way out. Another kill gets MSUWP. And another one, MCC really needs to just back up here. They're just slowly losing their lives. And Alex needs to be careful as well. It is like a 3v6 right now. Does get out. So with the Magic and the Wolverine, they're both taking different angles and they're both looking to make engage on the same type of people.
Yep.
What's really important is the timing of this. As Alex is in, he gets taken out. Magic
Straight
is
as
not
that.
quite in. MCC just having a little bit of coordination issues on this first point. Needing to talk a bit more and shaping this up. MSUWP is going to reach 50% on this first point, as ults are going to come online for both teams.
See strange portal.
Portal comes in from McGugaplex. Going to go to point right away, as Alex gets a grab onto their Strange.
I am ready to
Storm does take him out, and the Luna ult comes down. PC slowly dying in this fight, needing to get out quick. Landon
our ult
does
goes
use his
down.
ult. It's a little late, unfortunately. Now it's just 2 left on point. PC needing to just kind of die here. The Jeff ult does come down. is able to get the Groot. Going to try to take the Groot towards the team, I believe. No, just going to split the Groot away. Nice attempt there from MCC with those ults. Storm ult comes down early, but we are Luna ulting, so we should live. Our Jeff gets taken out. Groot ult comes down, hits no one. Landon trying to live as long as he can here on point. Thinking a lot of damage on that group, but gets taken out. MCC maybe just choosing to give this point. They do lose it, but they have 3 ults ready for next point. Yeah, we have our Strange ult, Magic ult, and our Wolverine ult. MCC is just having a bit of communication issues. It looked like they're split up more than they should have been. Kind of not knowing whether the fight was over or not. Fighting fights that were pretty much lost, attempting to win them. We'll see if things will clear up a bit more here. As we do see, we are off of the flank characters and on Punisher and Winter Soldier. Running it with the infinite ammo. Looks like we just want a lot of frontline pressure to just try to tear up MSUWP.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
MSUWP, I think, is portaling onto point. They do. They're going to be able to set up first. MCC is going to need to play into them. A little bit unfortunate as our Strange gets pulled right away. MCC looking to help him, and they do. And the Googleplex gets out alive. And we get the pick first. And a huge Strange ult to take this point right away as everything's just cleaned up here. And MSUWP never even got the cap on the point, so they're still at 0%. MCC will take it first. We have Megukaplex here on the Doctor Strange. We didn't get to see it in time, but he got a really big Doctor Strange ult right on the point. Landon posted up here. This turret ready to go. Close to his ult as well. Alex ready for his Punisher ult, or Winter Soldier ult, I mean. Landon gets a pick.
I am ready to put on a show.
And yeah, the Luna ult is down. Alex is going to be looking to use it right after as he grabs the Groot out of the ult. Alex being patient not to use it quite yet. And his woman ult is down. Big pull from Alex. And looking like he won't even need to use the ult as MCC just cleans up pretty easily there. And good kills getting chased down. MCC with looks like 5 ults. Did a really good job of just backing up and playing that safe. Letting MSUWP push into them as we're already at 70%. MCC needing to be careful to not use all of our ults at the same time. Our magic gets caught out early, but they will be res. Storm ult comes down. Alex looking to escape from that. MCC's down 1. Looking to turn it, though. They do have ults. Grab onto the Groot. A lot of picks coming out for MCC, but the Groot ult for MSUWP is just way too late.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Overtime now for MCC.
They don't
Yeah.
touch it.
Just like that, MCC switched up the comp and took that point pretty easily, seemingly. Both teams were able to cap both those 2 points 100 to 0%. So this third point really is just a toss-up. MCC will be coming into it with, I believe, 3 ults ready to go. I think they just figured out what the problem was of the very first round and kind of just adapted to it. MSUWP obviously is going to want to do the same thing that they did and make some adaptations. So, like I said, really this round could go to anybody here.
trash can. Let's see.
The battle starts in 5.
We do have Portal Online and Doctor Strangle. I'm interested if we're going to look for a play on that early.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
Not
it?
quite yet. We're gonna save our Portal for later in the round, I'm assuming. Maybe for like an overtime situation. Alex was able to hold his Winter Soldier ult. And probably is going to want to use it this first fight here.
Off.
He's taken out, unfortunately.
See the enemies soon. They're supposed to ult. We'll take one.
Capture the mission area.
We do not get the first cap of this point, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean we won't get it here soon. MCC is going to be back a little bit quicker than our opponents here.
Done.
Need some ranged firepower.
And we do have our
Ready to put on a show.
Winter Soldier ult come down, but it's into the Luna ult. It does force it. Alex is going to try to get out of this alive. Not a bad trade, to be honest. Luna Snow ult being one of the best in the game. Doctor Strange ult hits no one, and MCC is going to look to... Unfortunately, Alex is picking up with the Ankh, but MCC is going to look to turn this fight in their favor. Inviswoman goes out from both teams. And MCC is just slowly losing this fight. Looking for a chance to maybe turn it, but I don't think they will as the magic goes out as well. Reckoning getting taken out. Play. Rocket Res does save range, but kind of in a dicey situation here. MSUWP coming up to 70% on the point. MCC has not gotten any percentage yet. Once again, this is a first to 2 map, so if MSUWP gets this, then they will take the map.
Feeling fantastic. They've almost got it.
Another Ankh. Who will rid us of Moon Knight?
Charge. My strength.
Need some ranged firepower.
MCC desperately trying to build ults for this fight. They really need to get to point. Landon narrowly misses that kill. Rule comes down, and the Moon Knight combos with it. MCC getting 4 members taken out. And there's 5, and all 6 are taken out. I don't think they even have the chance to portal, unfortunately. They do not, as MSUWP will be taking map 3, bringing this to map 4. MCC still in the lead 2-1, but MSUWP proving that they're not out of this. They're ready to continue this series and even take the win if possible. So MCC is going to need to discuss some things and talk about their map pick. So we will be back to you guys when they are ready for that.
do you think you want to be today? We are Cloak and Dagger.
We're off to our
We
fourth
are
map.
hope and fear. Now, who
Alrighty,
will
so
finish from this match?
MCC discussed the banning process a little bit more. We're going to be seeing some different bans, I think, besides the Psylocke ban. I think we're going to be looking for some different bans. MCC, I mean, first two maps were really close. That map 3 was pretty close, but we were having a lot of issues. It was discussed, and we're going to look to fix it here.
Okay, which heroes will get my cosmic favor today?
Right. We'll be protecting. We will be protecting Captain America. So MSUWP did ban Captain America last round. This time we're going to be choosing to protect it to make sure they don't get that ban in.
We're gonna ban Winter Soldier.
Yeah, so Winter Soldier was being a pretty big issue for MCC during that last point. MCC not really wanting to deal with it anymore. And MSUWP bans the Punisher. So it looks like both teams do not want to deal with infinite ammo. That being one of the main strategies right now in Marvel Rivals, the Rocket Raccoon team up with Punisher and Winter Soldier. Not going to be utilized this match. We're going to get to see some different things.
It's a powerful weapon against evil.
And so far, from what we're seeing, we will be seeing
I'm
different
Luna
things
Snow.
come out.
Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
All right, so MCC will be the attackers here. The way this map works is MCC will have to escort a payload to the end of the map with periodic sections that add more time for them to be able to push it. And their opposing team, MSUWP, will be trying to stop them from reaching these points to continue on their push. So after MCC has their attacking round, they will be also having to defend. And whichever team pushes it the furthest will take map 4.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Alex back on his Captain America. This time it was protected. Nice and quick in there.
A lot of damage.
Takes
taken on him.
a lot of damage. Was at like single-digit health there, but he's his way out of it. The first pick of the game will be on MCC as Raccoon gets taken out. The spawn is really close, so that's not that big of a deal. He'll be back quickly. And our supports are just do a lot of heals here. Work on building their ults. The way that a lot of these maps are won is purely with ults, as Alex gets taken out.
Keep your ugly friends in the sea, Namor. Needed that, thanks.
Raccoon is going to want to look for an angle for his next onk. We're looking to grapple height. Reversal of the game already comes in from the Storm. NCC needs to just let it happen, to be honest. Try to escape it, which only one person goes down from it, Megugaplex. Not a bad trade for MCC. Stormwall is really powerful. Only having one member die and already be back in the fight is really good for MCC. As the Moon Knight ult goes down, taking out the Luna, really big. Luna ult will not be in play here for this next fight. The Gugaplex is going to look to just walk this Groot down, and he does. Groot gets taken out. Alex is also walking down on Captain America, jumping in here. And just like that, a team wipe. So, yeah, MSUWP was a little bit preemptive with their ults. Being the defenders, you can't really make any mistakes, or the attackers get to push for free. The attackers can make a lot of mistakes and still be okay, but defenders really can't. So, MCC is going to look to make it. MSUWP TP's on with Luna ult. They're going to get a contest on this. And Neymar also goes down. MCC gets caught off guard, and we're ulting late here. It's going to be hard to win it, but we might. Landon gets a huge hello ult, taking out 2 and rezzing the Thor. Noah also gets a kill. Our Jeff ult narrowly gets Groot not off the map, but it's too late for Groot to be able to have any impact. And MCC will take that first point. A really good job there. They did not expect the TP, but they were able to live long enough to use their ults in retaliation and win that fight.
Alex, healers here.
Storm ult from MSUTP comes in. Once again, MCC is going to try to just run away and live. It can be difficult. Thor ult also goes in. MCC looking to flip this and turn the aggression onto MSUWP. Groot ult comes down. Gets a few players in it, but MCC lives. And Landon getting a nice secured pick there. MCC with a new aggression that we haven't really seen this series. Kind of just escaping the enemy's ults and then just turning it back right away. MCC playing way faster in this this map. This woman goes out, but we're gonna mirror it with a Luna ult. We do have our Moon Knight ult ready to go as it drops right on the point. Gonna do a lot of damage and take out one. We do not have any more support ults for this, but our Jeff ult does maybe grab some. Not quite. Jeff does get taken out. And the Storm ult once again being used. One of those ults that like you just see really often if the player is doing well, and that player is the ace for MSU WP right now. MCC having a little under 2 minutes to fully push it in here. They only need to win one more fight, though, to be able to push that into the next objective to add more time. Captain America ult is online and ready to go. And the Hello ult goes down with the Captain America ult. He's kind of running it in to distract them while the Hello ult just does spam from above. No one gets picked in that, but MCC did take better positioning now. The drink gets taken out. Alex a little bit too deep in. And the Thor ult is going to be used here. Gets taken out. Groot ult also gets used from MSUWP. MCC needing to just either die or get out here as the fight has been lost. But Landon is just going to do some poke damage. Taking out the Groot who overstepped the Strange ults from above. And the Neymar ult also gets dropped. A massive Neymar ult.
A little combo there from Strange and Neymar.
Yeah, MSUWP put that one well together. The Groot got caught out, but it was bait for that combination. I'm going to try to snooze this ad. Moon Knight ult goes down, pressuring MSUWP and splitting them up. But Invis Woman and Storm ult gets put down instantly. MCC in a really bad position here. It's going to be really hard for them to live these ults. And as you can see, we are getting a lot taken out. And unfortunately, everyone falls. Unfortunately, MCC not able to push it the full length of the map. But we've seen this before from them. Not being able to push it all the way, but being able to defend just in a really good manner. A lot of times being able to just stop them from pushing it even like do that corner.
World Girl from Lance.
Yeah, interesting pick. Will we lock it in? I think we will. The Squirrel Girl, a lot different from Hella in what she can do. They both put out a lot of damage, but Squirrel Girl is a lot more of just kind of random damage that just happens, and Hella is a lot more precise. So I'm thinking Landon here just wants to put out a lot more damage in general rather than on specific people, hopefully making it difficult for MSUWP to push. He does reveal to them that he's on Squirrel Girl, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal.
4, 3, 2, 1. We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Like I said, Landon here on the Squirrel Girl just trying to do a lot of spam, gets the group trap. Not able to capitalize on it yet. Make the pick over to Strange rather than Thor. First pick going to MSUWP. MCC needing to back up here, making sure no one else dies.
A lot of walls.
Yeah, MSUWP just kind of all huddled around this cart, slowly pushing it. MCC still needing to back down. As long as they don't die, this fight can be turned. I'm kind of just waiting for an ult to happen as we're about to get our Squirrel Girl ult. And we do. Gonna just get dropped right down the middle, putting out a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Luna ult comes down to stop it, and we get our Squirrel Girl taken out. Landon getting caught on an angle. Our Jeffel able to get the group, but no more than that, unfortunately. Looks like MSUWP. Brandon gets walled out of his Luna ult, not able to help the drink. Unfortunate early loss there for MCC. MSUWP now has 5 minutes to bring it to the point that MCC did last round at 101.17 meters. Big Strange ult coming in, but I don't think we'll be able to follow up with it. It does force the Invisible Woman ult. Yeah, it's going to be hard for us to live this. We do get a pick from our Moon Knight. We're just going to keep backing here. If anyone else dies here, it's going to be hard to recontest. Landon's Raccoon was split on that high ground and was not able to be helped. Storm ult comes down. We do get our Wolverine ult off, but not in time as MSWP gets more kills than that. MCC hurrying back to the point. Not many options left for MCC. They're all going to just have to jump on the point when they get there. And it looks like our Moon Knight is going to have to be the one to do it. And he makes it, but not able to get his ult off. Namor ult comes down to zone MCC. MCC really split up here with 4 taken out. Unfortunately, they will lose map 4, bringing the series 2-2. So that round was a little bit different than the others. That one went kind of quick. MSUWP really had things working well for them. Really just had an advantage and just carried it for the rest of the map. Just kind of forcing MCC to keep backing up that entire defense. We will be going to a map 5 that will decide the series. And yeah, we will be back with that when the decision for a map is made. We are back with the fifth and final map of the series. MCC and MSCWP are tied 2-2 right now. MCC won the first two maps. MSCWP won the second two. MCC is going to look to turn that tide to finish off this game with a win in their favor and take the series. MCC, I believe, right now is 1-0 overall. And if they take this series, they will be 2-0. They go again with the Psylocke ban, and MSCWP returns it with the Cloak and Dagger ban, making sure to protect their Storm. Storm being their ace and MVP of last map, wanting to make sure that they get to keep it for this round. And we will protect Punisher, most likely to take care of the Storm. Punisher being good at shooting Storm out of the air and just making it hard for her to play the game. MCC, I think, looking to just eliminate that threat of having a Storm. And they will also ban Groot, making sure that one of the favorite picks of MSUWP cannot be played, the Groot. And yeah, the cap ban for Alex. Alex being a solid cap. They don't want him to be on it this round. And the last map of the game is starting up now. Looks like we're going to see something similar to what we've seen before. A few variations. We have the Hulk, but also a Moon Knight. We will be attacking. The way that this map type works is MCC will fight for a point that's being defended from the enemy team. Once they win that point, they will push and escort a payload to the end of the map. So it's a little bit mix of a few of the game modes that are in this game, and they kind of combine them together. So we do see Alex on the Hulk here. But have to pause. Unfortunately, one of our players had a game crash. It looked like
Brennan?
like Brandon crashed. Unfortunately. I'm not sure if there is actually a pause option. To be honest, I think they just have to go back to the lobby. Okay, so false start there for MCC. A crash, and we'll be going back to the lobby. Hopefully, they get sorted out quickly, and it's not a major issue. We are booting the game back up. Marvel Rivals still being a somewhat new game, having some issues with it, but the team's working to polish it up a bit more and prevent those issues. So just a little bit of technical difficulties.
Landon getting hype.
Yeah, Landon getting a little hype over there. He's really ready for this game 5. He's ready to close it out and hopefully take the win. MSUWP, like I was talking about earlier in the stream, a really strong team in a lot of the games that MCC plays. We see them a lot. We see them often. They go late in the playoffs. really solid team all around. And as we're seeing here with their Marvel Rivals team, they're also strong in Marvel Rivals, taking this series 2-2 against our blue team here. So MSCWP continues to be competitors for us as we go into map 5.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
I believe they said, I don't think they're gonna go through the ban phase this time. I think they just decided to. Oh no, they might have to restart the lobby again. Yeah, I think we will have to restart the lobby again. Yeah, they put the wrong settings in. Another technical difficulty. Both teams being new to playing Marvel Rivals in this league. It's the first season of Marvel Rivals, so the bumps will be smoothed out as the season continues. Okay. Hopefully this is the one,
Which hero do you think
and
you want to be today?
the correct settings.
I'm not a
No
hero.
crashes
I'm
happen.
the Punisher.
I think they will be going through the banning phase again, but both teams agreed to do the same ban. The
Now,
hopefully
who
they
am I
both
gonna banish for
continue
this
with that.
match?
Don't their bans. You see the Psylocke ban, should be a Cloak and Dagger ban. Then I believe it should be a Storm Protect. Then this could be a Punisher Protect.
Okay, which heroes will get my cosmic favor today?
And I think it's Group ban and not sure what the last ban is. So we once again go with the group ban. I don't remember what the last ban that
think it was,
MSCWP did.
Cap.
Oh, cap. Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, the cap ban.
You'll need a top-notch
So
team to
MCC
win
should
this
be attacking here on this convergence game mode. Cross our fingers, no one crashes this time. Looks like everyone's in for MCC. Hopefully no one else crashed on the other team, and I don't think they did.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Perfect. So MCC, once again, the same picks they had last round.
Are maddening. Not my onks.
See how they choose to attack it here. There's a few options. They could go up main, just right down the middle, or they could decide to wrap around the right side, or they could even use Strange to teleport behind the enemy team.
The battle starts in
Looks like they want to go out this right door and wrap around. I'm interested if they're going to portal or not.
All you need to do is capture the missionary.
We are portaling. I think we're going to be looking to put it directly onto the high ground behind them. It looks like we are. MSUWP is not contesting this high ground. They do have a Loki clone, but that's it. And one of the boops launches their Strange back. He makes it through. MCC needing to stabilize, but unfortunately our Moon Knight gets taken out right away. Still a really strong position for them to hold, even though they are down a member. We do have our Punisher taking an angle with infinite ammo. Putting out a lot of damage and pressuring them out. Strange is going to choose to block for them. And our Moon Knight comes back and gets a pick. A lot of heals going down here as we drop to point to try to contest it. Looking for cleanup, and we should be up in numbers as we get a res on our Moon Knight. Just like that, MCC clears point with only the Strange left on it, and he gets taken out.
Really good team fight with MCC.
Yeah, MCC playing it calm. They lost a member really early, but they knew they were in a strong position. They knew if they just played it patient that they would eventually win that fight, and that's exactly what happened. MCC winning that fight with 0 ultimate abilities with 5 minutes left on the clock for them to get to the next checkpoint. Alex, once again, on this Hulk pick, looking to just disrupt the backline as he takes a leap in. Kind of a soft engage there, not really trying to commit too heavily to get taken out of the fight. Ults are online. That's a Scroll Girl ult from MSWP. Invisible ult goes down. CC just trying to live here. Our Moon Knight ult also goes down, taking out 2. Unfortunately, the MSUWP Storm ult goes down, taking out Landon. Our Strange is really low, but he should be able to be healed up here as long as he shields, and he does. Also taking out the Storm while he's at it, and finishing off the Strange. MCC doing a really good job here of surviving these ults and returning more kills back with theirs. We have a Strange ult online, our Rocket ult online, and our Punisher ult ready to go. Our Hulk is doing a lot of pressure in here, trying to get picks before the fight even starts. Does he get the ult off in time? No, but Luna ults in retaliation. MCC needing to just probably get out of this fight as 3 of them are already down. And they are just trying to escape. Really smart move. At this point, it's not really worth it for them to fight it. They should just keep trying to get out. MCC saving their ults there, having 3 ready to go. We are portaling once more. This portal play could be huge considering we have our Strange ult ready to go. It's going to be directly above the team. Will he look to Strange ult this? Oh, unfortunately, the portal bugs a little bit and he doesn't fall all the way through. He does get a stun off still. And a kill, walking them down. 2 kills get traded back in return. MCC is down in this fight, but they do still have their Punisher ready to go. Unfortunate issue with that portal there. Looked like Mikukaplex jumped through it, but then he kind of glitched right back out of it. Was still able to get a stun, but not as big as he was looking for. MCC is going to be down in ults in this next fight. They're going to try to draw some ults out. As Alex takes a lot of damage. Punisher is proving to make the life of the Storm difficult, as Storm is not having as much of an impact as she was earlier on. Moon Knight ult goes down from MSWP. The Invis Woman in ult in return. But Loki copies the Luna and ults right away. Moon Knight is alive with ult ready to go as he drops it right onto the Luna ult, getting kills through it. Trying to live, but isn't able to. Walking the Strange down, looking to get him. He's really split from his team. He has 1 HP. If they can secure this kill, that is huge for MCC. MCC now up in numbers and about to cap. They have it walled off, but MSUWP might choose to touch it. Will they attempt to go to point? They do not. MCC gets the cap and now have 2.5 minutes to push it the rest of the duration of the map. MCC chasing these kills down. They got 2, and they're going to look to just keep walking the rest down. MSUWP needs to be careful and start backing here. The more of them get taken out, the less likely they're going to win this round. As Landon does get a kill, Scroll comes down, but it doesn't really do anything. Landon doing a really good job at not just standing in main and taking angles that prevent the team from taking cover. He does put his turret down. Alex is jumping in with the rocket ult to help him. Gets the Luna. Gets trapped, and the Doctor Strange ult is huge, forcing MSUWP to push in. This is a last-ditch effort for them, and we still have our Punisher ult ready to catch anybody touching point.
Oh, you're Winter Soldier ult. Team.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, Luna ult.
Punisher ult goes down. MSUWP retaliates with like 4 ultimates. MCC does end up losing that, but in the long run, that could be good for them. MCC will be able to come back with ultimates.
Looks like we have 2 ults.
Something here worth looking at.
We are portaling on. We're going to look to portal and potentially Moon Knight ult this. They do. It's directly on the point. Moon Knight ult goes down, looking to kill through the Luna ult. And it can't quite. Putting out a lot of pressure, but it's not going to be enough as their Luna ult goes down. MCC probably needing to commit heavy here. This will be the last fight if they don't win it. And the Strange ult, Alex going absolutely insane here on the Hulk. The Strange ult goes down, but it's just too late for MSUWP. MCC will cap this in overtime.
Still on the point.
Unless,
Oh,
no,
there we go.
they cannot. MCC capping that in overtime, doing a really good job at just surviving the Luna ult and then turning the fight. As long as they keep that up, they have a really good chance here at full holding on defense. Interested if we will see similar picks. I think that their comp will work well on defense as well.
Yep.
I think that potentially the Hulk swap could be okay if he swaps off of Hulk. But honestly, Alex's Hulk is looking really good right now, and there's no reason necessarily for him to swap. I think he can keep running it.
Actually, first in the series that we were able to, like any other team, I was able to excellent Master Quinn.
Yeah, he's
Really good for us.
right. Alex is doing a great job at finding a support of the enemy team and kind of taking them out of the fight and eliminating.
Don't like this spot. You look remarkable. A lot has changed since
MCC does need to be aware of MSUWP doing the same strat that they did, portaling to that back high ground. Really strong on this. MCC looks like they're going to set up there and be ready for it. Though.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
What are they like?
Keep in mind, this is the last map of the series, winner takes all. SWP is choosing to just run up main. Not a terrible idea. I mean, MCC was already set up in that high ground. It would have been really hard for them to portal up there. Landon doing lots of spam damage. Not even really seeing who he's shooting, but it doesn't really matter. Now has its ammo, constantly putting out pressure, strengthening the ammo comp, keep shooting, doing lots of damage. Fortunately, the strength goes down. Alex going a little bit too deep. The Gugaplex also goes down. He having no tanks here. Also means that Landon falls. Raccoon does get a pick, but it's a bit too late as MCC loses to everyone. But it is everyone. And it looks like they will not try to recontest that. MCC is going to choose set up early, try to get a good hold here on this second portion of the map. Not a bad idea. It's not always good to fight for an objective that you don't think you're going to win. Now MCC is already set up in a good spot, ready to go for the point. Air Soldier ult goes down. It does get a reset on it. Our Strange is rezzed, and we have a huge series of ults here, taking them out. This normal will go down. If MCC lives this, they'll win this ult fight. And they do. Landon killing the Storm through her ult. Really good job there. Landon using his ult and getting like 2 or 3 picks, really crucial for MCC winning that fight. Now both teams are low on ult. MCC being close to 2, but I don't really know if MSWP has any. Alex is going to look to make a leap in here, but he's being patient, waiting for a good opportunity. If he goes too early, he'll just be soloed out and killed. Gugaplex gets a kill. Gonna look to walk this down. 2 support ults are down. 3 support ults are down. Both. Strange ult could be huge here if he can find a way to do it. But Winter Soldier gets his ult once more, and yeah, gets resets on top of resets. That will be a team wipe. MSUWP, all they did there is got their ults slightly quicker than MCC and used them first. MCC not able to really retaliate quick enough, but they will be able to fight back with their own ult ability. You have Alex going in deep here. He has his ult. Does get taken out of full form and eliminated. Gets rezzed immediately, which is huge for the team. As we look for our Strange ult, which gets like 5, and the Moon Knight ult drops on top of it. Taking out 3. MCC really swinging that fight.
Really good communication from MCC there to use the Moon Knight ult with the Strange ult there.
Yeah, that was really high level of trust. Our Strange died for that ult, but it was big enough where it didn't matter.
Yep.
Our Moon Knight Raccoon really just trusting his Strange to hit that ult, and it paid off great. We do have our Punisher ult ready to go now, and gonna pop it early here. Try to pressure them out. Landon thinking he sees some people out of position. He does, but doesn't quite get the kills. MSWP just try to hide and not die to this. They succeed in that. They're going to return with a rocket ult. MCC needing to be careful that damage increase is going to prove harsh for them as the Storm ult drops right on top of Landon, taking him out. And the rocket. This Storm being an issue for MCC as she's farming her ult super fast. But it's still winnable. MCC needing to sustain in this invis ult. Alex needs to try to back out. The Winter Soldier ult comes down. Our Stalker does get taken out. Alex is out of full form and cannot get back into it.
Good res there.
He will be res. MCC not able to fight for this checkpoint once more. They're going to have to just try to back up and fight at a better position. MCC just narrowly losing these fights. MSUWP barely building their ults first and being able to kill MCC before we use our ult. Now we're getting caught out just like we did to them on the attack. MCC needs to make sure that they all get out of this. If they don't, then they're going to get a lot of ground. Landon turrets early because Bulk jumped in. Alex is getting in there. Alex uses ult to put mass amounts of pressure. He forces Luna ult. He's out of his ult now, though. Has to jump back. The Storm ult coming
Another
down
Storm
once
ult.
more. Unfortunately, Landon gets taken out. And Winter Soldier ult also goes out. A huge investment from SCWP. If MCC gets back, then that might be okay. They will be able to return a Invis ult and Parse Range and Punish ult. If MCC lives this, we will have a really good re-engage.
See the Punisher go down.
And we do get the Invis ult off. Unfortunately, our Punisher gets taken out before using ult. MSUWP returns it with an Invisible Woman ult. MCC just trying to live here. They will get back. Huge Doctor Strange ult. Stuns about 5 of them. The Googaplex getting just everyone stunned there with that Doctor Strange ult. A really well placed ult. The only shield on their team for MSUWP is the Doctor Strange. And the Googaplex just found his way around it and was able to get huge ult off that potentially saved MCC here. If MCC is to hold this for this last minute, they will take the series. If not, we will rethink over. Midnight ult is ready. Raccoon is looking for a flank with it. He gets spotted out. He needs to be extra careful here as Landon gets a kill. And a massive Strange ult is put in return from MSWP.
No one dies though.
Everyone lives it. There's 30 seconds left on the clock.
I'll have Moon Knight.
A well-placed ult here could be the deciding factor for MCC.
I'm being patient with his Moon Knight ult. Waiting.
Yeah, Raccoon waiting, I think, for an overtime situation where they are forced to stand on the cart.
Yep.
This is going to be a big ult fight, though, as
Really
both
smart.
teams have quite a few ults ready to go. This is
Strange portal. Yep.
Range Portal goes down. Moon Knight ult drops
Huge
on
Moon
top of
Knight
it, and a
ult.
huge Moon Knight ult. And Landon gets 2 kills in the turret form. 2 left for MSUWP as the Storm gets taken out of her ult. And I
That'll be
think that
it.
should be it for the game as MSUWP does have someone on. MCC needing to take her out. They thought they won. The Luna ult comes out from MSUWP, a huge recontest. The Winter Soldier ult also comes down, taking out Landon. MCC needing to try to live this. The Drink gets a kill on the Doctor Strange.
2 healers on the.
MCC still is up in numbers here, but it could be turned at any point in time.
Oh.
Landon has his punish roll, but he's on his way back from spawn. MCC is getting a lot of members taken out. Landon alone on point gets a kill. Raccoon also gets a kill. Taking out, and that is
That
it.
is it.
MSUWP steps off of point, and
That
just
was-
like that.
That was really close.
Yeah,
I
MCC,
thought it was over.
they might have had a false celebration.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I think a few players thought the game was over, kind of took their hands off the keyboard.
Yep.
MSUWP had a really good recontest there, and almost took it. So GG's all around. I mean,
GG's.
a really good series to watch, really fun. Both teams
Yep.
playing very well. I think we can expect to see both of these teams do well in the playoffs. And yeah, MCC will take this series 3-2. Yeah, MCC just did a really good job at winning in that clutch situation. Like I said, I think they had thought that they won,
Yeah.
but MSUWP did not give up quite yet. And yeah, that is how this series will end, 3-2. MCC will be continuing on into week 3 with a 2-0 record.